tibialis anterior for people that have compartment syndrome or shin splints. Training that muscle is all about strengthening that muscle in the front of the shin, which generally is quite weak compared to the gastric, and that's why people get shin splints or front lower leg pain when they do a lot of running or any type of training. So the movement, a very simple movement to train that muscle is, if you take a look down here, what it does, it's a flexion muscle. So it basically flexes the foot, it lifts the foot. So when you run, that's the muscle that's lifting as your leg's swinging through, right? So you come off foot plant, that muscle contracts, lifts, and on impact is where it starts to break down, because then it works eccentrically. A very simple exercise people can do anywhere, with or without load, is simply sitting on the edge of a very low chair. Make sure it's not too high. Nice and low. Get on the bum, get off the bum of the chair. Get your weight forward on your heels. Put your weight onto your elbows so that your weight is over your body weight. Over the lower leg. And all you'll do is, from this position, contract, which means lift that upper foot up the heel. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hold that for 10, 20 seconds, or you can do several repetitions. It's a very simple exercise, and you can see here I've got an EXOGEN calf sleeve on this side. You'll see that muscle contract, and you'll see that tendon, most importantly, lifting as I lift the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can very quickly feel that muscle working. That's a very simple exercise you could do, 3, 4 sets like that, 10 to 20 repetitions, or hold it for even 30 seconds to a minute, just to build that endurance. Now, what you can do for a little more strength is add loading to that. So take your EXOGEN loads, and I've just tried a couple of series. The first loading I actually recommend is a distal loading. Get it right on that lower, or the insertion point of that muscle. Get it nice and low, and the same movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or go through repetitions, simply up. Keep your weight over it. Now what that's doing directly is it's physically giving you that awareness of that contraction. And after 15 to 20 reps, you can feel this is not working nearly as hard as this one is. You can then switch that. It gives you a different feeling. I go proximally. Same concept, pull from here. You notice what I did is I placed the loads belly up, proximal to the knee, no longer distal, and completely surrounding the tibialis. So it's 100% covered by load right now, and there's an awareness of it immediately. And as soon as you contract, you can feel that muscle physically working greater with that load in this position. The next thing is to be doing active exercise to actually build that stamina during walking and running movement. And the key exercise then is either uphill or a incline treadmill, incline outdoor walking on a hill, or stepper exercise. The key thing in that movement is anytime you're on an incline, there's going to be an emphasized or a greater emphasis on foot flexion. And when you flex here, that muscle's working. So putting your loaded EXOGEN on there and going through your movement cycle on like I said, a stepper with a high knee, a hill or an incline, either loaded proximally or distally, is going to give you a tremendous amount of workload. Now again, so like I said, stepper, hill climbs, or treadmill on an incline, you're probably looking at above an 8% grade to really feel it, where you're really getting your toe coming high enough to emphasize that motion. What's important is this, it is weight training, so don't go for a 40-minute, 50-minute, 60-minute incline run with EXOGEN, because you're going to burn the heck out of your shin splints. You might do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or a series of hill walks or stepper walks for 5 to 10 minutes loaded, then unload 2 or 3 of those in a session, build it up over 2 to 4 weeks. It's a great little program for your anterior tibialis, your lower leg in general. Good luck, Boo.